All right, welcome back to Football Scorecast. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future deep dives.
Yeah.
And today, we are going to be taking a look at a Bundesliga matchup that has the potential to be an absolute cracker.
Oh, yeah.
Mainz 05 taking on the reigning champs, Bayern Munich.
Talk about a clash of styles.
Exactly. You've got Mainz. They've been kind of revitalized under their new manager, right?
Yeah. Really playing some impressive football, especially at home.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah.
And they've even managed to snag a few wins against some of the big names in the league.
They have. They've shown they can pull off some upsets.
Yeah. It's a proper underdog story brewing.
Absolutely.
But then you have Bayern Munich.
You always have Bayern.
They're Bayern. They're just dominant.
They're a force of nature.
Just rolling over their opponents, just scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, like it's a training exercise.
Led by, well, arguably one of the best tactical minds in the game, Vincent Kompany.
He's a genius.
So, we're not just going to be looking at, the basic match facts here. We're going to be diving into the narratives. We're going to be talking about that upset potential. And of course, the players who could really swing things one way or the other.
Love it.
All right, so let's start by unpacking a little bit of Mainz's recent form. You know that Wolfsburg match?
Oh, that was a wild one.
It was a wild one, 4-3 loss.
Heartbreaking, almost.
But they held the lead. Get this, they held the lead 3 times.
3 times. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Really showed their attacking potential, but also exposed maybe some defensive frailties.
Yeah.
I think Bayern might be licking their lips at that.
I think you're right. What really stood out to you from that performance, from that Mainz performance?
I think it was just the attacking intent. They weren't afraid to go toe-to-toe with Wolfsburg.
Right.
Wolfsburg's a team that's been pretty impressive this season as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to see Mainz, really take it to him like that was pretty impressive.
It was. But yeah, I mean, those defensive lapses, Bayern's the kind of team that can punish you.
Big time.
Big time for mistakes like that. Yeah, it was a tough way to end, what was it, a 5-game unbeaten run?
It was.
3 wins and 2 draws in there.
Yeah.
But their home form has been pretty solid.
Absolutely. 2 back-to-back wins at their home ground.
That's right. But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay, I am intrigued.
Mainz seems to have this kind of uncanny ability to really rise to the occasion against league leaders.
Especially at home, right?
Especially at home. And for whatever reason, Bayern just seems to struggle to break them down in their own backyard.
It's bizarre.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
They've won their last 3 home games against the teams leading the Bundesliga.
Now this is the kicker.
And I bet you can guess who was leaving the table in each of those games.
Let me think. Was it Bayern?
Bayern.
3 times in a row.
3 times in a row, Bayern walked into Mainz's home turf, top of the table, and walked out defeated.
I mean, it's almost become a bit of a mental hurdle for them, wouldn't you say?
It's got to be playing on their minds. Mainz, the giant slayer. So, all right, let's turn the tables a little bit. How is Bayern looking, going into this match? I mean, aside from that potential mental block.
Well, I mean, they are Bayern.
They're Bayern.
They're dominant as ever, unbeaten in the Bundesliga.
Still unbeaten.
6 points clear at the top.
That's a healthy lead.
It is. And they're having their best start to a season since, I believe, the 2015-16 season.
That was a good season for them, wasn't it?
It was.
Company's really got them playing some beautiful, ruthless football. It's impressive to watch.
It really is.
And let's not forget, they've had some pretty emphatic wins against Mainz recently as well.
Oh, yeah. We can't forget those.
I mean, 8-1 in Bavaria.
Yeah, that was a statement.
And then that 4-0 DFB Pokal win back in October.
Right, but here's the thing.
Okay.
If we look at the historical context here, Bayern has actually lost 3 of their last 6 matches at Mainz's home ground.
Whoa.
So, maybe those recent wins were more of an anomaly.
Interesting.
I think this match is far from a foregone conclusion, that's for sure.
Oh, I love it. This is why I love football. Upset alert. All right, so let's talk players. Who are some of the key players to watch in this potential thriller?
Okay, for Mainz, keep your eye on Paul
Nebel.
Yeah. He's been kind of pulling the strings in midfield.
Okay.
And he's become a real attacking threat. He's directly involved in 3 goals in his last 3 games.
That's pretty good.
It is. And he even scored against Dortmund last month, remember?
against Dortmund.
Another title contender.
That's right. Yeah, he seems to be hitting form at just the right time.
Yeah.
And for Bayern, who do we got to watch out for?
For Bayern, it has to be Michael Olise.
Michael Olise.
Okay.
He just broke an 8-game scoreless streak with a brace midweek.
A brace, so 2 goals.
2 goals.
Yeah.
Back on the score sheet.
Right.
And get this, all 5 of his recent goals have been scored away from home.
Away from home. So this guy loves playing on the road.
It seems that way.
He's the away game specialist. Okay, so give me the one stat, just one stat that jumps out to you ahead of this match.
Okay, you can't talk about Bayern without talking about their attacking prowess.
Right.
That's their trademark.
It is. During their current 7-game unbeaten streak on the road, they've scored, get ready for this, 24 goals.
24 goals.
24 goals.
In 7 games.
That's an average of over 3 goals per game.
They are a goal-scoring machine. Wow. But I'm curious, though. Mainz's defense, it's been a bit shaky lately.
We talked about it.
Do you think they can withstand this onslaught? Or are they going to have to try and just, outscore Bayern? It's like the irresistible force meeting the very movable object. I mean, that's the big question, isn't it? It's a clash of styles.
Wait.
It's a battle of narratives.
Oh, yeah?
And honestly, I think it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see how it unfolds.
I cannot wait. Will they pull off another giant slaying act? Really exploit Bayern's potential vulnerability on the road?
Mm-hmm.
Or will Bayern's just relentless attack just be too much to handle? It's so exciting. We've given you the insights. Now it's your turn. Let us know in the comments who you think will win this epic encounter. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Football Scorecast for more deep dives into the beautiful game.